All right, David, what do you got for us?
Well, I wanted to try to have a little fun because I found an interesting, funny list here of the 50th biggest NFL draft bust in the last 50 years.
Oh, God.
So we're going to go through, not all of them.
Can we guess?
You can.
Is the list accessible enough where we could guess?
I believe so. Just a couple guesses, and then I'll go through them.
All right, do you want to go first, or do you want me to go first?
Ryan Leaf.
Ryan Leaf is on the list.
Uh-oh. See, I was
number 1.
Biggest all time?
Yes.
Wow. Okay.
No. Because remember, people were saying, if you pass on Ryan Leaf and take this Peyton Manning guy, you will regret it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was 4-14 in 18 starts.
All right, let's go 90s quarterbacks. Can I go Dave Klingler? University of Houston. Remember him on the cover of Sports Illustrated with the bundle of dynamite?
And I will top that.
Andre
Same
Ware.
school, Andre Ware.
Neither.
Really? Neither made the top 50 busts of all time.
Neither.
Steve Entman?
No, not on the list either.
I quit. I just do the list. I'm done. Because all these guys were awful.
Brian Bosworth.
No. Not on the list either. Let's just go through,
what
okay?
Type of list is
this? Let's go through this. Okay, so let's start at 50. And what they did at 50 was they grouped the 2011 quarterback class. Blaine Gabbert, 10th overall.
Christian
Jake Locker,
Ponder?
8th overall. And Christian Ponder, 12th
Who was
overall.
Who was before Christian
Jake
Ponder?
Locker.
Jake Locker.
Remember UW? If injuries didn't derail him, he might have been okay. Christian Ponder, you need an act of God.
Correct.
Charlie Ward.
No.
Just keep moving.
No.
No, there's no. Watch. I'll say Jamarcus Russell. He'll tell me he's not on the list.
Number 49 on this list is another quarterback drafted in 2004 for the Bills.
E.J. Manuel.
J.P. Lossman.
Oh, the Tulane transfer.
Yes.
Or E.J. Manuel.
Because here's what happened. It was Eli Manning in that draft, Phillip Rivers in that draft, Ben Roethlisberger in that draft, and then Lossman.
J.P. Lossman.
Yep. So let's move over to number 45 on this list. And this one, yes, he was a bad pick, but it's because who they traded to then get this pick. It was wide receiver Treylon Burks, 2022. They traded A.J. Brown to the Eagles to get the 18th selection and draft Burks.
Yeah, did you see Cam Ward say that Burks is a top 5 receiver in the league?
Kind of have to say that, but
No, not really. Not really. Go ahead.
Number 44 on this list, running back for the Bengals. First overall selection.
Carter.
Kajana Carter. Yes.
Now, didn't he blow out?
He did he ripped up his knee in his first preseason game.
Yeah,
Yes.
that one. Like, it's like Blair Thomas, another really bad running back pick.
Correct.
You draft these running backs and they get hurt. What am I supposed to do? What?
No, I was just thinking of a quarterback, though. Tony Eason. Because they passed.
Yeah, David's going to tell you not on the list.
I know.
Go
I'm
ahead.
sorry, what name did you give?
Tony Eason.
Passed on
Tony
him.
Eason.
Passed on Dan Marino and took him.
Lions drafted a fullback at number 9 or 10 overall that year, James Jones.
I don't see him on this list.
So here's the deal. We're not guessing anything else. All our bad players are Hall of Famers compared to this crap. Go ahead, David.
So here's what they did for number 40. Because Mike Mayock was so horrible as a GM for the Raiders, they combined the 2020 draft and the 2019 draft because they found just 2 players in that draft. And 2 of them were Hunter Renfrow.
He's out of football.
Well, he's back, but yes, he was. And Max Crosby, they found them.
Good player.
But here's who else they had. 2020, Henry Ruggs, Damon Arnett, Lynn Bowden didn't make the team.
Hold
Tanner
on,
Muse.
Lynn Bowden was the kid with the over-aggressive throat tattoo.
But they traded him.
Wasn't that him?
They traded him before his rookie season.
Well, everything coming out about that kid is he was really, really bad news. Like, he was not a good kid.
It was almost as if you need to do homework before you draft somebody.
And in 2019, they had Cleveland Farrell, bust. Jonathan Abram,
from Clemson,
bust.
Yeah.
Josh Jacobs was the only one that made it, but they didn't even sign him to a second deal.
Yikes.
Well, that's because you don't pay running backs.
Noted.
That is true. Number 37 on the list. Wow, this one's pretty bad. So the same draft as the Manning Leaf draft. Number 3 overall, Andre Wadsworth for the Cardinals in 1998, because the next selection after Manning Leaf, him, and then it was Charles Woodson.
Oh,
so
my
you didn't
God.
take Charles Woodson.
Yeah, but
you took Andre Wadsworth.
Wadsworth was like
Florida
built.
State,
he
right?
was built in a lab. You'd see a picture of him and go, "Who the hell's that guy?"
Yeah.
One problem, he just couldn't play.
He also had knee injuries as well.
Yeah.
Number 35 on the list. Lions, second overall selection in 2003, Charles Rogers.
I mean, collarbones and drugs. I come on.
More so collarbones and then
And a
later came the
barbecue
drugs.
fork.
Mistakes were made.
Mistakes were made.
The next pick, Andre Johnson.
And let me get to number 28 here before I get to the top 10, because I forgot about this guy. That's how big of a bust he was. Wide receiver.
Rogers.
They had traded Randy Moss in the offseason and used the 7th overall selection to get another wide receiver to replace him. Problem was, his name was Troy Williamson. It didn't play.
Was that North Carolina State?
NC State, yeah. Good man. Good man. Not a good player. Decidedly not good.
Not at all.
Jermaine Crowell fit the second round.
No. The only other Lion on the list was at 23. That was Jeff Okuda. So
Wait,
two
the top
Lions.
50 draft busts of all time, and the Lions only get 2 of them?
They only get 2 of
You
them.
better recalibrate that
Yeah,
list.
they only get 2 of them. Sure.
Wasn't Aaron Gibson a first round selection?
Yeah, no Joey, no Aaron Gibson. Nope.
Don't look at me. This is his list.
Number 10, first
Very
overall,
fair. Didn't make this-
1988.
okay.
Nope, by the Falcons, was outside linebacker Andre Bruce.
Oh, boy.
That was another one. He looked the part. Looked like Tarzan. Played like Jane.
Number 9, Robert Griffin III, second overall, 2012.
Listen,
Injuries.
now hold on. I'm going to defend him even though I hate this guy. I think he's one of the worst broadcasters in the history of Earth, but he keeps being handed gigs. But as a player, you can't call him a bust when he revolutionized football when he was healthy, and then Shanahan, old Leatherface, played him injured in a playoff game,
Killed
and
him.
he fully blew out. I will stand up for him in that regard. Come on. He sucks as a broadcaster, though.
Number 8, they say the decision to draft John Elway number 1 in 1983 by the Colts because he never played for them. So they call that
Look,
a
they
bust.
took a shot. I can't knock them. This list, I tell you, I got problems. I'd like to file a grievance.
Number 7 on the list was the Jets' decision to trade down in 1997. They traded down twice.
Kyle Brady.
Passed on Orlando Pace with the first trade down. They were at number 1. Traded down to 6. Passed on Orlando Pace. Then traded from 6 to 8. Passed on Hall of Famer Walter Jones. Instead, they took James Ferrier, who his best
Virginia.
days was with the Pittsburgh Steelers, not even with the
Was
Jets.
Ferrier on that Virginia team with Ahmad Brooks? Remember when they had the 3 really good linebackers? And you're like, how did Virginia get these players? Maybe I'm a loser. Keep it rolling.
Number
Sorry.
6, Lawrence Phillips. Number 5,
Wow.
Jeff George.
Okay. Hold on. Phillips and George duct taped together. They win the Bleep Hole Award of all time. Those two.
No, I think Phillips takes it to a whole. He is first ballot Hall of Fame with the plaid jacket.
Number 4 was the quarterback class from 2021. Trey Lance, Zach Wilson, Matt Jones, and Justin Fields.
That is collectively.
Well, Justin Fields.
No, he's bad. You have to let it go.
Do I?
You can't be Rose in Titanic. You'll never let go. No, Rico, let go. Justin's dead.
There's
No-
room. There's room for us both.
Number 3 is Jamarcus Russell.
Okay.
There we go.
Shout out Purple Drank.
And then number 2 is Tony Mandridge. I believe you actually said that earlier, Rico.
Roids. I mean, that's just, what are you going to do?
Boy, and I think the biggest gift ever was Green Bay took him,
And you got Barry.
and they got Barry. Because I think the Lions were going to take him if Green Bay would have took Barry.
I wish MSU would start doing roids again. We gotta get this program going.
Yeah, that's a crazy when you have Aikman go 1, then Green Bay took that, then you have Barry Sanders, then you have Derek Thomas and Deion Sanders.
Somebody get Tony up to the football building, will you please, for some supplements?
Pass it around. Here you go.
Tatum has just hurt you.
How
did the football team take it straight?
all I know is we haven't had a lineman since that.
Yeah.
What, Conklin and Flozell, there'd be your two.
The hotel.
Flozell, the hotel. Who's the worst pick of all time, David?
Rico guessed that one. That was Ryan Leaf.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Controversial list. Don't totally support it.
All righty. That
That's
is
your football
No
today.
Todd
Blackledge. Yeah.